Pretty. Pretty. What the fuck? That's a pretty fucking...
Pretty retarded and at beginning to a video. At this point, if you didn't hear the audio that was just going, yeah. This is that, fuck hate commercial with the little girls, or trying to push this idea of, I guess gender-specific concepts for girls, I guess. It's titled Potty-Mouthed Princess. Drop S-bombs for feminism by fuckhate.com, and it's a channel on YouTube if you want to look at it, that is. I don't really think anyone wants to right now. It's generated enough hate and frustration, of which makes me want to do a review. So, let's continue with the nightmare of known as the video I just said the title of.
Hopeless princess in distress. I'm pretty fucking powerful and ready for success. So what is more offensive? A little girl saying stop or the fucking unequal and sexist way society treats girls and women in our...
What's more offensive? Little girls who need to have their mouths washed out with soap, or the fact that feminism thinks society has dumbed down to the point where we need a dumb PSA to tell us what to do. I swear. I wish these idiots, not idiots, little girls are about to do.
The future. Not grown up. Here's the words more fucked up than the word fact. Hey, inequality. Women are paid 22% less than men for the exact same fucking work. And women...
Actually, that's a really incorrect statistic. Well, let's see. When you factor in everything that it takes to, make for women to actually be hired to a job, I mean, let's see, we have insurance, because I hate to tell you this, yes, there is a possibility of us getting pregnant. Not all of us are going to get pregnant. Maybe some of us will, but we take that into consideration because that can happen. Just like I'm sure there's a higher insurance on men, because guess what? Men in the workplace are the ones who make up the most of, I think, isn't it, on the job accidents. And most of the time, because guess what? They're doing the harder job, which is carrying boxes that are over like 50 pounds and trying to carry it around. Well, here we are, women just say, "Oh, Georgia, isn't it just wonderful? Yeah, I gotta file all of these papers, and I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta interview clients." Which, by the way, yes, can be hard work, but compared to a man trying to, move a file cabinet, I think if I was a man, would take the job that the woman was doing. So, yeah. And I hate to tell you this, there's another thing. If you don't like how much oh yeah, that's another thing. If you don't like the job that you're working, quit. Trust me, there's thousands of more jobs that you can probably take that don't do this to win. Also, you are aware of the fact that if they're paying you less, there are laws that protect you. Now, and even back in the 1960s, I believe 1963 to be correct. So we've already fought this idiotic battle, so hey, they can curse, so if they can curse, I can gesture.
Men who graduate university with straight A's get paid as much as men who only got B's. So, bad grades equal more bank just because you're a boy? Hello and hell no. Hey up, motherfucker. I should.
Sweetie, you are not Will Smith, so you do not get to say, "Aw, hell no." The black girl gets to, but, yeah. And it's, "Aw, hell no."
Doesn't mean a penis to get paid. Rape and violence. Fucked up fact. 1 out of every 5 women will be sexually assaulted or raped by a man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one of us will it be? So
Apparently the last one that didn't say anything. Well, definition of rape is sexual, I guess, sexual whatever, sexual assault or whatever, usually done without consent of the person. So, yeah, sweetie, you're the last one, you didn't say anything, so, anyways, yeah, that statistic, way the fuck off compared to, well, men who get raped in our culture, which is really weird. You know, for men who are supposed to be part of this patriarchy nonsense, yeah, you know, it's not that unrare. Anyways, continue.
how many more women have to get stopped down before society steps up and stops it? Here's a hot tip.
I hate to say this, but you are aware of the fact that women, you know, male violence is more common. I think it's male on male violence, as well as rape, is just as, if not more common, than women. The problem is it doesn't get reported as much because I guess most of the time they just turn them away. I don't really understand that part as well, but I plan on doing more research into it. If anyone wants to give me pointers, concepts, I'm more than happy to, you know, accept what I get. But not everything.
Stop telling girls how to sex and start teaching boys not to fucking rape. We're glad a women's right to vote is here. But
Okay, sweetie, here's how I'm going to say this. There is always going to be a possibility of rape, regardless of fucking gender. Okay? The reason, if I'm more likely to be raped, it's because one, I'm shorter than most women, period. So, god damn it, I'm less stronger than most women, anyone, period. So, a guy can just lift me up, frankly. So, it's not new. This is just the most stupid statistic ever. So, yes, this is likely. And guys, well, you know, I hate to say this, but if a man stands up for himself, and yeah, if it involves hitting, he gets in way more trouble than a woman. Ever. Wanna know why? It's because of that whole, you're not supposed to hit women thing. Well, I agree, but if the woman's being a total cunt, and yes, I use the word cunt, hey, you gonna use the word fuck, dick, and all that stuff, you're adult enough to handle this. Which I doubt, but hey. I believe, yes, it's warranted. I think he's still going to get in trouble, but I think she better go to jail too.
equality's messed up. Walking to the car without fear. Be pretty. So here's the crazy thing. Pretty is the compliment. But here's how this slogan works to girls' detriment. Society's teaching girls that our bodies, boobs, and butts are more important than our brains. Leads us to thinking our worth comes from our waistline. My aspirations in life.
Okay, I hate to say this, but then if that's the okay, saying we're fighting for gender equality, then a few things need to be starting to change for both men and women. Then, guys, well, you know something? A fat guy better be just as beautiful as, I don't know, any other fat chick, okay? Of course, that's not acceptable in the feminist society that you guys want to build, because a skinny or fat guy, no, we don't want that. Well, at least not according to what you guys are going to say about it. I don't think this is exactly speaking for all feminists, by the way, but that's the kind of society you guys want to live in. And you think, oh yes, only women are judged by that. No. And also, everyone's gonna have expectations of everybody. You know, I want a guy that's, heck, I'm happy with Michael Jordan, for Christ's sakes. That guy was my crush when I was 6 freaking years old. Like you, unfortunately. Probably. Anyways, let's carry on.
You should not be worrying about the shape of my ass. So stop focusing on how I look and give me a book. The continued sexist.
Well, honey, then here's my thing. Don't apply for any fucking jobs. You wanna know why? Because they have a certain expectation of how you're going to look. Because it's not just your ass that is the important thing. No. It's because, I hate to tell you this, you have to look presentable for your goddamn job. So, yeah. And if you go out, I mean, heck, I only look like this because I'm making a video. Plus, I like the whole grunge thing, man. But, for the most part, I think I look like a sad scarecrow. Anyways.
Girls with women's stale face. Instead of cleaning these girls' mouths out with soap, maybe society should clean up its act. This is what else should.
Really? You do realize what cleaning up our society would mean, Melissa McCarthy. Because, in my opinion, I have watched your show and seen you be a sexist person. I've seen racism in your show. I've seen tons of things that are the exact fucking opposite of how a person should be. Hey, just as much. But you know, I understand it's played up for comedy. We're not supposed to take it seriously. But let's be realistic. Also, you're dating a fat dude on your show. I mean, it's basically like Roseanne, if Roseanne wasn't a bitch, and everyone else was, you know, I guess normal or whatever, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Having Melissa McCarthy in this really doesn't make the message any better. Yeah, and also on top of that, the cursing is not what offends me. Are you crying out loud? I like to listen to Slady, to My Name, I think the Real Slim Shady by Eminem. And yeah, it has violence in it, but I think it's funny. Because that's the whole thing, it's a fucking parody. Unlike this stupid fucking video, that was one like cancer causing my brain to develop a cancer tumor about the size of Virginia in my brain. Oh god, now it's starting to affect my senses. Anyways.
Feminists look like. Girls just want to have fun.
If this is what a feminist looks like, then sweetie, obviously I'm not wearing the uniform because you see me, my belly is here. And I'm sure all the guys like the nice shot of my boobs, so. However, yeah, I'm not doing that with my channel. Anyways.
Dimensional right. $5?
they like to ruin my favorite song by Cyndi Lauper. So yeah.
Each shirt goes to kick-ass charities that are fighting every day to make the world more equal for women and girls. Yo, bro, when you tell a boy to act like a girl, it's because you think it's bad to be a girl.
Fuck that. That's
Or maybe because you're 10 years old and 10-year-old boys are a little bit, the exact opposites. 10-year-old boys are about the exact opposite of 10-year-old girls, or they're starting to develop differences. So, we're starting to recognize and say, hey, stop acting like a bitch. Okay? And a lot of times I think when they're saying things like that, it might be because, you need to stop acting like a weak little pain in the ass. That's why they say it. It is not because, oh, they hate girls. No, 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 no. Oh, it is not misogyny in any shape or form. Misogyny is if I had a big old fat dude dressed like he's Leatherface or something, or Iron Man, I don't know which. Anyways, with his whip up on my ass and calling me a negative name to control me. And even then, that's not just misogyny, that's some weird S&M thing, I don't know. Anyways.
shit. Fuckhate.com.
Stupid.
Swear jar. I don't give a fuck.
Likewise. Likewise. And anyways, this is Pandora over and out. Oh, and keep it frosty.